whoa, whoa. Are you ready? Good job. Okay, so this is what I have in mind. I picked up from Rocky Mountain ATV some of these small Pee-wee grips. These are the grips that come on, that you put on like a little 50. And then some of these little flip up and flip down buddy pegs. And this would be something that you would install back here on the bike so that you could have a buddy. But what I'm thinking of doing is installing this more like up here. And so most of the time it'll be out of the way. And then when I've got one of my boys on here, all I gotta do is just flip it down and then he'll have some place to put his feet. So for me, this excitement and this desire to do this goes back really to when I was a kid, because I'm sure like many of you, I remember riding around on the four-wheeler with my dad, going up in the hills, most of the time without even a helmet, and just getting some one-on-one time with him. And that's something that means a lot to me and something that I'll never forget. And so that's something that I want to recreate for my kids. I think it goes without saying that I'm not saying that I think you should do this. I think that there are some serious precautions to be taken and dangers when you have someone else riding on your bike with you. And so obviously I'm going to be taking extreme cautions to make sure that I'm keeping my kids safe while we do this. Okay, this is cool and it looks awesome, but problem is it just really won't work. So there's just nowhere for the foot to go, and I love that it just tucks up in there. And I mean, from the rider's perspective, you can't see anything. You can hardly see it, but that's just not going to work. And I mean, I guess they could put their foot up here, but I mean, that's just gonna scuff up the plastics. And I mean, I know that's what they're there for, is to get warm and stuff, but I think that this needs to not be here. It needs to be more like here. All right, let's see how this one works out. Oh yeah, I can see it now, but gosh, it's just obviously so much better. Yeah, I think that's gonna be a lot better. All right, so I got this thing welded up. Looks just great, and looks like the spacing is looking all right, looking like where it's supposed to be. Instead of painting this, because this is just going to be hanging out in the wind, I've got some of this electrical heat shrink, this heat shrink tube, and I want to try and squeeze this up over here, and I think that'll just be awesome. I just don't know if I can get it on there. Ooh. Okay, that took forever. Just kidding, it took like 10 minutes, so. So then I also had to notch this pad cover. Oh yeah. Okay. This is our left hand. Okay, so that's super floppy, obviously, because this one would have had a throttle tube. So I got an easy fix for that. Alright, I think that is exactly what I was aiming to make. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and get these little boy bars mounted. Now I went down to Rocky Mountain and was looking for some of those rubber grommets, and they only had like one thing. And it was like really hard plastic. Well, at least it seemed to me as I was squeezing it. The guy down there seemed to think that they weren't that hard, which I guess it just depends on what you consider hard or whatnot. So I ended up going to Home Depot and I got what they call rubber stoppers. And it's just like a wedge-shaped piece of rubber, and just drill the hole down the center of it and cut it down so that it fits. I think what I'm gonna have to do is perhaps cut off just a little bit of this because I'm running into the back of this. All right, sweet. Now I can put these other rubber stoppers from beneath and then the other washers and tighten it up. Okay, that right there feels pretty good. It's still got quite a bit of rock in it. And I think that is awesome, since all he's ever going to be doing is just hanging on. Ready? Well, what do you think, Daniel? Do you like it? Is it fun? Is it lots of fun? Let's go this way, buddy. This is working out really nice. He's hanging on just fine. He's got his feet firmly planted on both sides. And we've just been pretty much in first and second gear. Oh.
Let's go.
Yeah. Let's get you a drink, okay?
Mm.